they are very different, very different. While I admire Satyajit Ray, I don't imitate him, because we both of us are coming from completely different backgrounds. Because my films always have the socio-political situation of that period in the film, but Satyajit Ray doesn't get involved in the politics or political situation of the times. So he has remained a political, although
to truth. সত্যের জিত, এটি হচ্ছে আমাদের আজকের বিষয়, এবং আমরা চেষ্টা করব আমাদের আজকের এই অনুষ্ঠানের মধ্যে দিয়ে সত্যজিৎ রায়ের কাজের মধ্যে
বর্ষ উদযাপন কমিটির তরফ থেকে আজ শ্রী আদুর গোপালকৃষ্ণন, শ্রী সব্যসাচী চক্রবর্তী এবং শ্রী কমলেশ্বর মুখার্জি সত্যজিৎ রায়ের প্রতিকৃতিতে মালা দিয়ে শ্রদ্ধা জানালেন।
চলচ্চিত্রের সেই লিভিং গডের সাথে কথা বলবো, যার নাম আদুর গোপালকৃষ্ণন। ফলে আর কথা বাড়াচ্ছি না, এই অন্ধকারে এক আলোর নাম, দ্য লাইট অফ এশিয়া অ্যান্ড লাইট অফ ইউরোপ অ্যান্ড লাইট অফ আওয়ার সেলফ ইজ নাও আদুর গোপালকৃষ্ণন।
Two different and opposing ideas or forces in operation for a conflict and for a drama to evolve out of it. So what he said is that old India and the new India, the old is in conflict with the new, but the new, instead of being new, if it tries to be old, then there is problem. Now then it is called retrogression. It is not progression, it is retrogression. Sometimes you feel we are trying to do that, to bring old into the new and camouflage the new.
I will compare two cinemas.
Yes.
One is my very favorite of yours, that is Monologue, a great film, and second is Oporajito. Is both cinemas very intermingled, or these both two, the famous two cinemas, one is Oporajito and Monologue, afford the same things? What you say about that?
No, they are very different, very different. While I admire Satyajit Ray, I don't imitate him, because we both of us are coming from completely different backgrounds. Because my films always have the socio-political situation of that period in the film, but Satyajit Ray doesn't get involved in the politics or political situation of the times. So he has remained a political, although his work, if you analyze it deep inside, there is politics, but then it is not on the surface. Especially like films like Kare Baire and many other films. You know politics, but then he is not doing a political film. In Kerala, living in Kerala, we cannot talk about truth and reality without bringing in the political situation there. So whether it is present day or even yesterday, there is a lot of politics in our lives.
In last election, Kerala gave us a consensus, that is no to BJP. But throughout the entire scope, we face this communalism. So what is the answer against communalism in our films today?
Whoever is preaching communalism, don't vote them. Don't vote them. This country is for every religion, every caste, every grade of people. We have to live in peace. We have to live with friendship, with equanimity, and all that. It's very important. Don't vote those people who are being communal. If they are trying to spread it, whether big party or small party, don't promote that. Don't vote them into.
In your film, we understand a beautiful journey of picture, of locality. in today's India, the conflict between globalization and localization, how you describe your films in that conflict?
See, I cannot give a blanket statements on these things. It applies to the specific situations, specific backgrounds. So I cannot give a blanket answer to that.
But in your speech, you said that some people are saying that Satyajit Ray is one type of new liberal filmmaker, but you didn't approve this theory. What is your theory about?
I did not say new liberal. I was talking about neorealism.
Neorealism.
The Western people, the West critics of the West, they club him in that group of neorealism, but he was not a neorealist. He was a realist, but a realist not of the surface again. It's a realist of the interior. So that is very different.
How do you describe today's degeneration of Bengali films?
I cannot comment on that. Shall we wait up?
So we have to leave Mr. Gopalakrishnan.
Yes.
Because show is now running out. Would you give me or more 2 minutes? Only 4 minutes.
About what?
About the discussion about the films, about the
Bengali films I cannot comment. I have not seen them, so I cannot make a comment.
Okay, the last and the final question is that you said 3 maestro, Ritik, Satyajit and Mrinal Sen. How we follow this legacy in 2022? Because a lot of things has been changed.
You should make an effort to make young people see these films. Many of them have not seen these works. It's very important. I think in your government-owned cinemas, there should be one small theater at least where they should be exhibiting these films. Let the new generation see these films and learn from them. That's the only way. By talking, by trying to propagate by word, doesn't work. They have to see these films, experience it. Then only they will follow it.
Anything about the young generation you can say? People who are aspiring to filmmaking, they are mad to making the film. Anything about you will say?
They should get mad only after learning what is cinema. If you put madness before them, they will not become filmmakers.
লক্ষ লক্ষ মানুষের মধ্যে এর প্রতিক্রিয়া হয়। যদি কোনো জিনিস যেটা লুকোনো উচিত নয়, অথবা কোনো জিনিস প্রকাশ করো যেটা প্রকাশ করা উচিত নয়, তাহলে পরে তুমি শুধু ভুল করছো না, তুমি সমাজের প্রতি একটা পাপ করছো। এইটুকু বলেই আমি আমার বক্তব্য শেষ করব।
Not lose originality. Subsequently, the readers got a series of stories, and very soon, Pradosh Mitra, popularly known as Feruda, became a popular detective among thousands of young readers. The detective stories entail murder, conspiracy, betrayals, deceit, but eventually truth wins and justice is done. His writing